All right, I needed to reply to momsandy58. He gave Iran billions of dollars along with Obama. They were then able to buy nuclear warheads and missiles. That is why. All right, let's break this down a little bit. Biden and Obama didn't give Iran billions of dollars at all. The seized assets that were given back to Iran was because they were not producing nuclear warheads, and it wasn't cash, it was assets. They weren't producing nuclear warheads, and that was part of the deal. If you remember correctly, Mr. Donald J. Trump, no pun intended, blew apart the nuclear deal that restricted Iran from producing nuclear warheads or owning nuclear warheads. That was Donald Trump. Iran is funded by Russia. Russia was given international secrets of the Israeli Defense Iron Dome the day after James Comey was fired and Lavrov and the other big Russian spy was in the Oval Office with Mr. Donald J. Trump. That is when the Russian state media bragged online while releasing photos of these three best friends talking in the Oval Office. None of the American journalists knew about this because they weren't permitted to be there, and they tried to hide the meeting. We, as Americans, discovered this meeting because Russian state TV's reporter was in the room, reporting that Donald J. Trump was talking to them about Israeli military secrets. So you got Israeli secrets going to the two top spies in Russia. Russia is not only funding and arming Iran, Iran is funding and arming Hamas, Hezbollah, Houthi. Yeah. So no, it's not Obama. It's not Biden. It was Trump. 150% Trump. And at that same time, if you remember, Trump also was trying to get us out of NATO. Remember that? What country has always wanted the United States out of NATO? Because the United States is the big dog on NATO's block, basically the world policeman. And if the United States wasn't in NATO, since the United States funds 16% of NATO's budget, just so you know, it's 2% of the GDP, and the U.S. has the largest GDP, hence the most money going into NATO. If we were to pull out of NATO, NATO would be much less effective in defending the countries that Vladimir Putin wants to attack. You know, like Ukraine. Happens not to be a NATO country because they were currently under attack when they asked. But who is trying to prevent Ukraine from getting help to defend themselves? That must be Obama, but no, that's the Republicans and Trump. So yeah, Mama Sandy, I've read a number of your comments. This one is the one I picked because it's the most obvious of the amount of homework you so desperately need to do. Stay tuned. Be diligent. Get a little more educated. And be kind. Because this country is all of ours. And this political bullshit that's being spread, mainly one side more than the other, is easy to find out the truth. All you got to do is look for it beyond Fox News. There are other places to get information. Just saying.